right, it's Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars, 97.9, 105.5, KISS FM. It's Big Poppa and Banna. Just as we come on, KISS FM, we're live on the air. Is this Bob?
It is. Let me put them on here.
All right, Bobby, thank you.
Bobby.
You're live right now. Big Poppa and Banna. Here we go. All righty.
All right, welcome to the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline, the one, the only, Mr. Tom Bergeron. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man. Thank you. Now, this is a true pro because literally, normally there's like a little setup time. You can catch a drink, maybe go to the bathroom. But no, it's like, no, you're on live, ready to go. So, welcome. Are you West Coast right now?
Right now, I'm in Connecticut. Let's compare temperatures. I've got 7 degrees here. What do you got?
Oh, we got you beat like a son of a gun. We're at 13 below, wind chill feels like 23.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you hate the wind chill?
Oh, it's awful.
It's disgusting.
It's like it's cold enough. Back off, wind chill.
I saw a meme that says, the wind hurts my face. Why do I live where the wind hurts my face?
I have to tell you, though, I wrapped shooting AFV last week, and I'm going back to L.A. Saturday, and we'll announce the new dancing cast next week on Good Morning America and all this. And my wife decided to stay in California. I said, I want to go back just because we split the year between coasts. So I just want to go back for some more winter. She goes, you're on your own.
Smart woman.
That is fantastic.
Smart woman.
That is fantastic. Tom Bergeron on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. It doesn't seem like it seems like it's been around forever, so it almost feels like it should be like a 50-year anniversary of America's Funniest Home Videos because it's everywhere. But congratulations on being a part of something that's lasted 25 years, man.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so few shows, you're right, so few shows have hit that milestone that it was important for me. When I signed my last contract extension a couple of years ago, I knew that this would be my last year, and I wanted to get it to the 25th season. So it's a particularly sweet victory, and we're going to celebrate it with a special edition on Sunday night with Anthony Anderson and Tracy Ellis Ross from Blackish and Cristela Alonso from her own sitcom on ABC, Cristela. And it turns into it was like 4 friends hanging out looking at some of the best videos from the past 25 years.
That's fantastic. Now, at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, you've done way more shows than Saget has, right?
Yeah, well, and yes, in sheer years, he did it for 8, and I've done it for 15.
Oh, my God.
But then you double that because his version was a half hour, and my version's always been an hour.
Right.
So, yeah, a lot of... I've seen a lot of people get hit in the nuts.
Tom Bergeron on the Lennon's. Is that your normal reaction when you see, like, when things in life are happening? Do you automatically do the double hand cup under?
I'm wearing a cup right now. Use radio.
Smart move.
Never be too careful.
and it's in the single digits. He actually got to decrease the size of the cup today.
Yeah, that's right. As George Costanza said, drink it!
Tom Bergeron on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline, 20th anniversary of America's Funniest Home Videos, Sunday on ABC. You can follow him on Twitter at Tom_Bergeron. I've said this a few times on the air. I'm married to Central New York. My kids are here. I had kids when I was 21, yep. and I don't want to leave them to go pursue career things. I have the job I've always wanted. Doing the morning show on the local the local KISS station. Like, this has always been my dream job. But beyond that, and with this, I've been able to host local game shows and stuff like that. So once this whole radio thing ends, I absolutely could see myself doing what you're doing. How did you end up becoming the go-to host of things? Because you do it so effortlessly, and that shows how good you are because you make it look easy.
Well, I think partly one of the reasons I've done well at ABC is I have very incriminating pictures of several network executives.
That helps.
And they're in a safety deposit box, and they know if anything happens to me that they're going to be released to the public.
Absolutely. How do you think? Listen, I got fired once. I came back 8 months later. How do you think that happened?
There you go. It's just called insurance.
Yeah.
But you started out on the radio, right?
Absolutely. When I was in high school, a teacher of mine, a teacher of English, worked part-time at the local radio station as a newsman, and he introduced me to the station manager, and I got a job when I was 17, working part-time.
That's fantastic. And then from there, you parlayed into TV, and then
It actually happened by accident. Years later, when I was doing a nightly comedy music talk show in New Hampshire, and some people in Boston TV were listening to it and said, "Hey, come on down here, audition for some things." And I did, and got my foot in the door in Boston TV, and that kind of started that part of my career.
It's funny because this is what I've said. I'm married to this area. If we did this show in a bigger market and and more people were able to to get in on it, the opportunities are endless. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
because
right.
a lot of people don't realize you came from radio. Seacrest came from radio. There's so many quote unquote hosts. Carson Daly all came from radio and then parlayed it into TV stuff.
Yeah, and it's such an amazing training ground for just. I love working live.
Absolutely.
And radio was the best, along with some theater stuff I did, but radio primarily was the best training ground for dealing in a live environment where you always have to keep your focus in the present moment and know what's going on and, juggle a few things at once. Excuse me. But, I look at that the early radio training especially, or experience, as being vital.
Absolutely. Tom Bergeron on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. 25th anniversary, America's Funniest Home Videos, Sunday on ABC. And you said you announcing the new cast of Dancing with the Stars.
It's Good Morning America on the 24th, 2 days after the Oscars.
And of course, it's season 39 for Dancing with the Stars this year, right?
Wow.
Season 20, we do 2 a year, and it's our 10th year, and we're celebrating 10 years of Dancing with the Stars.
Has there ever been a time when they announced the cast and you're like, are you freaking kidding me? They got that person?
Interestingly, years ago, because I didn't know him except for his talk show, when they announced Jerry Springer, I went, really? And then I got to know him, and he is such a mensch. He's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's been on the show. He's an absolute
and
killer
he's
guy.
Wonderful. And he's a friend to this day.
Absolutely. Tom Bergeron on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Before you go...
And by the way, now that I'm on the hotline, after we're done, can you put me on hold? Because I want to order some jewelry.
You absolutely can.
Oh, good.
Lennon's, and this is the cool thing, Tom, and I know you'll appreciate this. They're locally owned and operated. So, I mean, it's a family-run business. Local supporting local, my friend.
You know what? I'm just having some TVs and things upgraded here at our Connecticut house, and I made it a point to do it with one of the local merchants, because it's just so easy to forget your local merchants when some of these chains come sweeping into a town and an area. So good for you.
Absolutely. Lennon's does the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. They're local. In fact, the radio station is owned by a local person. We're independently owned and operated kind of deal.
Local supporting local.
Like I could go walk into the owner's office after this if I want to, but sometimes it's bad because sometimes he calls me in.
Will he look at you askance if you do that, or is it one of those doors always open, or you have to pick a lock?
No, everything's good. I have to pick a lock. I have to pick a lock if he calls me in. There's a difference.
Yeah, there you go.
Tom Bergeron, before you go, this is the quick six questions, 60 seconds. Let's everyone get to know a little bit more about you, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. 2 shows on your DVR right now.
Episodes, Matt LeBlanc Show on Showtime, and The Blacklist.
Nice. You're on a road trip. You stop at a convenience store. What are your go-to snacks?
Go-to snacks, pretzels and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Favorite toy as a child?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Okay. Okay, so you're out at a bar. What's your drink of choice?
Either a draft beer or a vodka and soda.
Favorite toy as an adult?
Still Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Angry Birds. I love Angry Birds. I'm an addict.
Serious? Still? Still?
Still Angry Birds? Yeah, because they keep refreshing the game.
Tom Bergeron, I don't know if you know this. 2005 called the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. They want their game back.
Are you talking Angry Birds?
Yeah.
Don't be like that. Don't be an elitist.
Finally, what is your favorite body part of the opposite sex?
Oh, pretty much everything.
That's what's up. Tom Bergeron, dude, thank you so much for the time. Anytime you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to. And we just started following you on Twitter as well. I'm at Big Papa CNY. Congratulations on America's Funniest Home Videos and Dance with the Stars and everything else, all right?
Thanks so much. I had fun.
Absolutely. Tom Bergeron, everybody, we're going to break, come back. He was really cool.
Yes, he was.
Absolutely. Going to break, come back. Big Poppa Banna on KISS FM.
Big Papa in the morning, 97.9, 105.9, KISS FM.